Guys, we're back with some more S197 content, and this time it's not my car, so it's not costing me any extra money.
1, 2, 3!
So in one of the last videos on the channel, you saw that my buddy Tyler got a VMP Odin S197 Mustang. Took it for some test drives. The car absolutely ripped. And before that, actually, we put it on the dyno to see how much power it was making. He bought this car super low mileage, only 19,000 miles from a guy out in Wilmington area. And the car was built by a company, and they claimed that it made 730 wheel horsepower with butane in the tank. And so we wanted to put that to the test. He works at a performance shop, mainly a Chevy shop, but they have a dyno and a good tuner there. So he wanted to put it on the dyno and see if he could get anywhere near that number. And so we're gonna get right into that and showing how much of a massive dud this thing was when we first put it on the dyno, because it was not making that number or anywhere near. Alrighty, so we are currently whipping the daily S197. We're going to actually Mayhem Motorsports, which is a Chevy place, but that is where Tyler works, and he is the one with the VMP S197 with the T56 swap. So we're in the middle of Raleigh traffic right now, peak Capitol Boulevard traffic. So we're gonna try to make it and not get hit by crackhead Spider-Man. We just pulled up. All these Chevrolets, my overhead cams are shaking and quivering, but we got the Mustang on the dyno and a Whipple F-150. So it may be a Chevy shop, but they have some of the craziest stuff I've ever seen in a shop. This C6 is literally a tube chassis car. Absolutely insane, just chilling in the back. They got big wheel stuff with turbos. They got a Chevelle sitting over there. They got a whole shop, and this man brings a Coyote out here. It's crazy work. This place is absolutely insane. Like C6Z, you got like a C3, I think, over there. Another car here, a Pro Mod big wheel car, dude. That thing is absolutely insane. And then all the other stuff around here, let alone the fact that he's got the blue Mustang getting ready to go on the dyno. And that thing's probably faster than my turbo Mustang was, honestly. So it's pretty crazy. Like, sir, that is an S10 and LS and headers facing forward. That's always a good sign.
Yeah, they're finishing welding up this side right now for the turbos.
Turbo S10 is crazy. Bro, we got a VMP, got the big old blower up there. This man graduated from a Whipple S550 to a ANA C6 to now a 2012 with the VMP on it, getting strapped up to make 550 wheel horsepower on the dyno on pump gas. So that's gonna be real interesting to see. Golly, that VMP is crazy. LS guys, why y'all lifting at 72? You got 8K. You got like 800 more RPM to go. Yeah, make sure the advanced track is on. So he made like 550 wheel and like 466 foot-pounds of torque. So he's tuning a little bit, doing a little bit of modifications, because this car, when he got it, actually was supposed to make right around 7 when it got done. And so now with it making 550, feels like something's up. So we're just looking at the file and seeing if we can squeeze a little bit more out of it. Dang, you gained an extra 3 horsepower. Woo! That's crazy. All right, so we're on to pull number 3, because right now this car is looking like a massive dud. So I'm making like 550, revving out to like 7,500. So we're messing with the tune a little bit, because it's running like 10 AFR. So trying to get a little bit leaner out of it, but still have it somewhat safe. And they're trying to cross like that 600 number, but who knows? So we're up to 555 with it now on 472. but you see the AFRs down there. Interesting. Tire pressure was down to 16 psi, so we bumped it up to 30 just to see if that's doing anything weird with the dyno. So we're gonna see what it does now. That's crazy. 608. That's a big jump there off tire pressure. I watched. It looked a lot better.
Tire pressure. This is why you pay for good tuner.
Yeah, dude. It looked a lot better on the fuel there. That's really good. Alrighty, so I think we're gonna call it there on the dynoing. We did do 608, which is still lower than what was advertised. I think the car was advertised around that 730 number. But you know, dynos are different. You know, days are different. It's humid here. It's raining right now currently, so a lot of different factors. But 608 is not bad, honestly. You know, I mean, I don't know what my twin car is making, but probably around the same number. It's pretty decent. Is this what they mean by like cranking the Harley? Cranking.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh yeah. There we go. Oh my god, that's crazy. Now, honestly, I think you managed to do all right. 608 wheel horsepower out of a bone stock Gen 1 S197. It's got oil pump gears and a crank sprocket. Your normal go-to Coyote stuff, nothing crazy. And I think that, honestly, is a good number to be at, honestly, on a stock motor on 93. Nothing too crazy, nothing too bad. That is the power level we drove the car at in the last video. I'll put a clip here. Woo! Yo! The car absolutely rips. Honestly, at 608, 610 wheel horsepower, it was rainy and hot and humid that day. It was a fun car to drive, honestly. One of the most fun S197s I've ever personally driven or been in. So I had no issues with the power level. Now, this dude's an actual crackhead and is currently putting a fuel system and pulling down just a touch to try to make more power with the car. He wants to go for that 700 number. He saw it advertised as 7. He wants the 7 number. And so he's going all out with the car, I think. He's trying to compete with me because, you know, I am the S197 daddy. Yeah, so he's going all out for it. I think it's going to be fun, though, with everything done and what he's doing to it. Like I said, that 600 number to me was great. I had a fun time driving that car at 600. It was really, really good. It pulled hard, had no issues whatsoever with it. And so I think he's going a little overboard with it, but I think he's going to have fun with the car. That's going to be on the channel more. I've already started actually filming a little bit of putting the VMP plug-and-play fuel system on it. The Odin itself makes really good power and torque for a Coyote. I really enjoy the way that blower moves. If you looked at the power graph, what you could see in the video, it does make some really solid numbers overall wise, and this is like with the biggest pulley I think the kit offers. So yeah, I mean, his setup's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be great. Personally, I like the 1314 still more over his 12. So but it's a good car, man. I really enjoy the VMP setup. It was a dud putting it on the dyno. That 550 number, every Chevy guy in that shop lit up and started dying hysterically when they saw that Coyote make 550. And me, I was like, bro, sell that hoe. I was like, how in the world does this thing make 550? It was on like 11.5 pounds of boost. But then we saw that it was at like 10 air fuel ratio. So super, super rich. If you measure the way that these Coyotes measure, super rich, essentially. And so he got it evened out a little bit better. He got it around 12 to 1 AFR, and that helped out significantly. And then bumping the tire pressure up, the dyno was calibrated the way that it works, and it essentially just allowed it to see the right number. So it ended up making that 608 number. Like I said, I would be personally happy. He wants a little bit more, so we're gonna make it make more power. So if you want to see the car make more power, make sure to click the subscribe button and like this video, because we're gonna have more content coming out on this VMP Odin S197, spicing her up, putting her on E85, and trying to go for that 700 wheel horsepower Gen 1 Coyote number. But anyways, guys, I thank y'all so much for clicking on the video. Thank y'all very much. Y'all have a great rest of y'all's day. Peace out, and I'll see you in the next one.